Hey Sagittarius, Everlong Mystic here. Today we're going to get you a Gremlin Bill reading, and we're going to look at your gremlin. I don't know why I paused. We're going to look at your gremlin, and we're going to look at your Gremlin Bill, and we're going to see how your bell protects you from the gremlin, how your bell knocks that gremlin out, and all that kind of fun stuff. Alright, let's get this bell out here. Alright, now for the fun part, I'm going to use my little gremlin playing card deck, and we're going to use it to get your gremlin. So what is the gremlin? Oh. So what is this? Oh, okay. So we have the Queen, looks like the Queen of Swords here, and there's a gremlin that comes in to take away your sword. Considering that this is a playing card and like the images are reversed, you know what I mean? Like it's the same either way. So really the significant thing from the imagery that I'm seeing here is this gremlin hand coming in and taking out one of your swords here, which is basically like trying to make you unbalanced when it comes to your swords, your thoughts. It's like taking away a point of view to trip you up. I knew this was going to be like super intellectual. I was almost like intimidated by doing the Gremlin Bill for you in particular, Sagittarius. I literally put it off for like a whole day. I had plenty of time to get your reading done. I was like, no, I'll do it tomorrow. Okay. So, clarifier for the gremlin. So it's taking, okay, so your gremlin takes away a point of view, which makes another point of view seem so much bigger. And it's a threat to your, it's kind of a threat to your stability, like what you know to be true. And I know that's something that you do concern yourself with, Sagittarius, is just finding the truth or like knowing your truth. So this gremlin here is a threat to your truth, finding the truth. Okay, so we're gonna look at this card here. This placement is what strengthens your bell, because your bell is here to protect you. The gremlin bell, it's like this little bell that you can hang it from your motorcycle, and it's supposed to, like, it's I guess it's a superstition, I guess, where the road, it attracts road gremlins, and it knocks them out. The ringing of the bell knocks the gremlin out, so the gremlin doesn't get on the motorcycle to cause like mechanical or electrical failures or whatever, malfunctions. And anyway, that's kind of what metaphorically what this bell does. So how do we strengthen it? How do you strengthen it, Sagittarius? Ooh, pentacles. This is 9. 9 of Pentacles. Now, it's weird that there's a lot of... these barrels are very interesting, because they have many sides. Like these, it looks like a barrel, and it has many facets to it. But it's just like chock full of good stuff. It's like this is like super harvest. So Sagittarius, the best way here to strengthen this protective bell of yours is to just keep working. Like move past that 7 of Pentacles where you're kind of just tired and or bored, the day to day, and get to that 8 of Pentacles where you're really honing in, perfecting your craft, because harvest time for you is, it's like when you actually see the results of what you've worked on, it's almost like it's way more rewarding for you than most people, you know? And And that's what keeps you going. That there is a strength in that for you. So let's look at here. This placement here is where it's the gap. It's where that gremlin gets in. Okay? It's where things happen and there's a window of inexplicability that it's like it just lets the gremlin in because it's those windows of inexplicability that we blame gremlins for. Like, I don't know what it was. Couldn't figure it out. Must have been the gremlin, you know? So how does a gremlin get in? Okay. So we have Two of Swords here, and it's indecision, really. It's indecision. But it's indecision because these are scissors here. It's like indecision about what needs to be cut out. Like, is it just like, hey, I need to get rid of my, I've gained some weight. I need to get rid of my skinny clothes because I'll never fit them again. I'm not 12 anymore. Or, you know what I mean? Or it could be something really big like, holy crap, do I need to kick them out of my house because they're a monster or whatever? You know what I mean? So it's indecision about I want to say it's indecision about big decisions. It could apply to smaller decisions, but I would say the bigger the decision, the bigger the gap this indecision causes, if that makes sense. So, this here, Sagittarius, is your connection. It's your connection to your bell. It's kind of like how the bell attaches to you or how you attach to this bell of protection. And, oh, nice. It's Temperance. I like it. What I really like about this card here, this Temperance card, is that yeah, it's got the cups pouring into each other. It's getting being a little bit more grounded with your emotions as far as being sensible. You know what I mean? It's just that whole there's a sensibility about this, but it's also like it's kind of like not being phased by some darker elements because I think Virgo was similar in a kind of way about the darker stuff, but like her the wings, I mean this skeleton here, it's like it's very angelic, but the wings are black, the wings are dark, and there's dark weaved throughout the dress here. But there's also passion, there's also love. It's kind of like it's almost like the more well-rounded you are, it's like this bell, the way you are connected to this bell is it's through the entirety of you. It's like your big your whole self, right? It's like this bell is an aspect of your whole self. So I don't think you can get rid of the bell. I don't know why you would even want to. And remember, these are, this is metaphorical. It's not like you got a bell hanging off you or something, but all right, so let's look here at how you use this connection. Page of Pentacles. I think this is perfect because it's like, look what she's doing. It's like, oh, found me a nice little gold nugget. I'm gonna keep that one. That's a keeper. It's really cool because it's like it's like this bell is a part of you. It's a part of your whole person. And it's like the gap in your bell is not being able to decide. But how you use your connection is to decide. It's like you're deciding to take that and keep it, right? It's weird how you've got like these two cards parallel right here, and you've got it's like cutting something out and bringing something in. It's very freaking balanced, which is beautiful because you have Temperance in the middle, which is balancing out the two, because it can't all be just taking things for yourself, you know what I mean? And it can't all just be cut out everything and live in a cave or whatever. Don't tell Virgo I said that. Anyways, so that's cool. You're definitely amongst the majority of the signs that are using their bell intelligently, which is really cool. All right. That's also really cool because look, you're using your connection wisely. You are using your bell wisely, and you're taking a very balanced approach to it, which is which is awesome because it's like to me it just further fortifies your bell. Because here you've got this gremlin trying to create imbalance. You're like on top of it. You're so on top of that. That's cool because that's going to help you not see one side of something as being much bigger than the other side. Okay, so this last card here, Sagittarius, this is the ringing of the bell. When the bell rings, it knocks that gremlin out of there. So I'm gonna look and see what actually knocks the gremlin out. Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups. I'm seeing this right now, Sagittarius, as just not being afraid to to really communicate because there's so much blue here. The flowers are blue. The little gate he's going through is blue. The background is a blue sky, blue hat, blue shirt. It's like that's all throat chakra communication, and this is a card of love. This the Knight of Cups. He brings messages of love, and it's like that's what knocks this gremlin out. It's like don't forget to bring to speak love into a situation. You know what I mean? It's like that's what's going to kick the gremlin out of the bell. It's you have a, and it's so cool that this is like the whole facet of you right here because you've got like all the components here. You've got pentacles, you have swords, you have cups. You know what? There's no fire. No way, Sagittarius. Oh my gosh, that's a message right there. That's a message right there. There's no fire here. And you are a fire sign. It's almost like that is a subtle reminder for you that to be your whole self, it's like you're not just fire. These other components, these pentacles, these swords, your feelings, your thoughts, your intellect, your day to day is also super important. That's a really cool message. I like that. Okay, so Sagittarius, the I do have criteria for a bonus reading this go around with this series, and so I picked the icky cards that no one likes to see, and so the criteria was Death card, Devil, Three of Swords, Nine and Ten of Swords, and the Tower. And I don't see that here for you. So I'm not gonna do a bonus reading for you, Sagittarius, but I really like this message. I really do. Alright. Thank you for being here. I hope this helped you in some way, and I thank you for embracing your inner mystic, and I'll see you next time. Bye, Sagittarius.